Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Casey here. I like Star Trek. How are you doing? I hope everybody's having a good Monday. I am having a good Monday. I really am. Pull these pants up and get going before my first client gets here. Thought I would show you guys some stuff in my shop and shoot the stuff, right? My hair's kind of crazy. I didn't feel like messing with it. I'm getting a massage today, so on massage days I say go crazy, right? Listen to the Saturday playlist on a Monday kind of thing. This is some In Excess. Ooh, coffee, it's so good. It feels so good. So anyways, I brought some stuff out. I was like walking around my shop this morning, watering my plants, organizing, doing my normal, cleaning my bird cages. And I was like, you know what? I'll do a video and kind of talk about, show off some stuff in my shop. Florla Andalusian is very much my roadmap for creativity. And I was thinking about this too. I don't think I'm gonna take any more commissions on paintings. I mean, I'm gonna continue painting, but I'm not gonna have, I challenge you, if you want a painting, I say you paint. You try it. I mean, I'm just an amateur artist. I just do it for fun. So I have enough things in my life that I have obligations to that can, and I don't want my painting to stress me out, but this last painting I told the lady that wanted it that it's gonna take me a long time, because it does. I mean, paintings aren't something that just happen for me. And I don't care about making money with them. I know, I'm kind of weird, but I don't. I enjoy it. It's a spiritual journey for me, and I'm not gonna be taking any more commissions. But if you come in here and you see one of my paintings, I mean, I have them for sale all the time. I brought some out, as a matter of fact, to show you. My challenge for you is, if you want to go on an artistic journey, do it, man. Just get a canvas, get a sketchbook, start playing, because I mean, I'm an amateur artist. I just started playing. So this is one of my paintings, and this is not expensive. It's $70, and it just kind of reminds me, I mean, as I mentioned in my video the other day on Saturday, I've had my bouts with depression. I've been dealing with some pretty intense stuff in my life the last 2 years. You know, parents aging and stuff like that. But this is a painting that kind of captures depression to me, you know, with the blues, and, you know, the face is just exposed, but underneath it's like there's so much more. I think we're so fake sometimes, and we put on a nice front, but what's going on deep within. So, you know, a lot of that stuff that echoed in my body and has gotten captured in my body, it's been nice to kind of express it on the canvas and look back at it and kind of be proud of it, proud of my journey and what I've learned on my journey. You know, life's not easy. It's not supposed to be. Here's another one. I love this. I love the expression of awkward beauty. You know, I love naked. I love that Vogue, that strike a pose vibe. I love Art Deco. My favorite art is actually either like old advertisements, music posters, anything that kind of speaks to the culture of the times, and that's the culture of my times. It really wouldn't make sense for me to love nothing but Renaissance, because that's not what I lived. I love that. Don't get me wrong, I love that. I love so many different sorts of paintings, but you know, landscapes don't do it for me as much, because I mean, I can take a photograph of it, so I'd rather express it through photography than a painting. But I love other people that do that. But my paintings are almost about what can't be seen beneath the surface of our culture, our zeitgeist, our time. So that's that. I've been reading a lot of Jim Morrison, his biography. I've been reading his poetry book that just was recently released, and really playing with my poetry. And so I just want to remind everybody, I have cassette tapes. I have this one. This is a great one. It's got Moonlight Drive on it, and just saying, I don't know if you're an 80s kid, cassette tapes were the jam. And I love holding it. So I've got that. A lot of my Facebook memories have been coming up with Maggie Rogers. I adore her. I've got her UCD. This is so good, you guys. Go on YouTube, look her up. Maggie Rogers and Pharrell. I mean, just look it up, just saying. UCDs again. I've been dealing with a lot of, I watched this video today and it was, you know, speaking to consumerism, and Arcade Fire, you know, great, a band, high energy. I still have not, they're like, I'm not huge into going to concerts anymore, but I would love to see them live. But kind of speaks to consumerism and, again, the culture, bringing art and culture together, relevant to our times. The shirt, you know, bubble gum. So, another UCD, Kanye West. Go to YouTube. You're already on YouTube. You're looking at me. Find the Runaway film. Oh my gosh. I know Kanye's so controversial, but holy cow, it is so good. So anyways, those are some CDs, tapes and stuff that I have. I love religious literature. St. Francis is one of my favorite. I've read this book. It's got my notes. I mean, this is one of those books this time of the year. Oh gosh. You know, spirituality is so important. My son Luke and I have been going to church. He kind of triggered that. And every Sunday, when I try to think of a reason not to go, and I do go, and I am touched by the word, by the dorking out for Jesus, by the message. Bitterness was this last week, Hebrews 12, going back to Deuteronomy, and just seriously, no bitter face, you guys. Nobody wants it. Be happy. It creates the right kind of synchronicities, as does painting and creativity and digging into literature and music. It's like my life. That's what this whole shop is about. So it creates so many cool synchronicities. I had a dream about the painting I worked on yesterday, and then I just see all these synchronicities. I was going down a tribal path, and like I was watching Picard last night, and there was Kestra, and she was, you know, tribal, and that's synchronicity to me. That's when you knock on the door and your own personal path is revealed to you through all these kind of things. So yeah, this book is St. Francis, one of my favorites. This is a great time to think about your style this time of the year. I have a folder on Facebook called Style Diaries, and I love this. This is a book. I found it. It was used when I found it. And it's all these people that have gotten kind of popular on Instagram and through blogs and stuff, fashion blogs, and their style, their photography. Is that not cool? I love that. I've read it in kind of a slummy time, and I just got inspired to like accent my weird. So, Style Diaries. What's your style diary? You know what I'm saying? We all have our own style diary. My style diary kind of, it's Andalusian girl weird, but I mean, I always love it when I see somebody really expressing themselves through fashion and jewelry and accessorizing and their hair, their makeup. Right on. Okay, I mentioned Jim Morrison. If you haven't heard of this poet, go get him. He's inspired artists like Jim Morrison, Patti Smith. I love having poetry books on hand in a work day, because I'll be in between clients or just like down. Instead of looking at my phone, I'll pick up a book of poems and I will read them. It's not a huge investment. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like you have to finish a chapter, and then whenever you don't, because you got distracted or something happened, you just give up on it. So poetry is, I mean, even Outlander, the girl on Outlander does it. When she mentioned it in one episode, I'm like, holy crap, that's what I do. That's what I do, you know? So Arthur Rimbaud is really awesome. We're talking like misfit of, I would say probably, I think he was around in the 1800s. I mean, my knowledge of things like poetry and literature is not the timeline, the memorization of passages. It's this great thing came on my Facebook again. It's not who reads the fastest, who can retain the most information from it, the most facts. How does it touch you? And this guy touches me. Touched Jim Morrison, touched Patti Smith, moved him within creatively. So another great book, The Artist's Quest for Inspiration. This book is full of ideas for like journals, traveling, childhood games, working with other artists, creating a studio. This is like a great for anybody that's wanting to express themselves creatively or play with their art for healing. And guys, I'm just gonna say this again, my art is about healing. Fleur Andalusian is about healing. It is not about selling my art. I mean, I play with it, and that's why I said this is gonna be my last commission. I can't, this is my journey. My paintings are my journey. You've got a journey of your own, and I encourage you to find an outlet for it, whether it be fashion, music, interest in music, literature, gardening, cooking. We have I mean, come on guys. So that's what Fleur Andalusian is about. It's to inspire the artist within. My pamphlet has a great quote from Rumi, and I probably like it when people get a gift certificate from my place. They're probably like, well, I thought this place is just massage. Why does it say inside you there's an artist you don't know about? Say yes quickly if you've known before the beginning of the universe. Why would that say that, right? Because art, healing, companionship, connection, it's all part of the healing journey I've experienced that I want to share with other people. In this culture, you do it through these kind of things like a shop. So anyways, another great book for these dull months. Tropic of Capricorn, Henry Miller, anything with him. He is so dark, macabre, and I just love, he's like one of those books you could just like open up and you're like, holy crap, you know, like it just like he's a word wizard, and it's so like controversial, and I love banned books. So anyways, I said that the other day on my grave, I want Casey Miller. Here lies Casey Miller, 1976 to, you know, when I live to be 180 and look like I'm 30. I plan on youthing. That's what creativity is about, right? So anyways, that's what I want underneath it is anyways. Another thing about my art, I post I post a lot of it on Facebook and Instagram, and I posted the journey because I paint over stuff all the time. So until you see my signature, that painting is not done. So like when I was posting those pictures of this last commission painting I'm gonna do, that painting's not done. It's just, I want to remember, I want to see my progress. I want to see what's happening. Technology is so cool, guys. Let's use it for some more productive things. I love Facebook. I remember I dated this guy like before David and I got married. He called me Facebook girl. I love it. I love the outlet that it can be. I love seeing other people and their creativity and their passions and their obsessions and their nerdiness. I love it. So anyways, Picard is great. I've been watching it, and you know, I love Star Trek. So anyways, that's my Monday video. I'm closing today at 1. I'm gonna go get a massage, hence crazy hair, from she's been one of my models at my shop, and I'll probably post a little reminder on my Facebook that I'll be closing early today. So you guys have an awesome Monday, and I'll be back, and I'm still doing throat chakra, solar plexus stuff. I meditated this morning and I pulled a solar plexus card and I pulled a turquoise. So I'm still on that journey with those 2 chakras. And it's so funny because I pull oils like I pull cards, and I started with fennel. You know, I love fennel for the solar plexus, and then I was like, I need spearmint, and that's really the one I pulled. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's synchronicity. That's the universe saying, yes, you're on the path. That's a God wink. That's a 444. So I hope everybody has an awesome day. And I got a meditation prompt that said to let go of old patterns, imagine a breeze coming in and moving it out. So here's to a cool breeze, catch a long wind, like the Feist song that I have tattooed on my back. Anyways, thanks for watching. Come see me, message me, go to my online store, shop, and have an awesome week. Thanks, guys. Bye.